Hey all, Maria Vale here, talking to you from week 4 of quarantine, as you can probably tell from my quarantine hair. I am here to read to you from Forever Wolf for Romance Author StoryTime. This is the 3rd volume of my Legend of All Wolves series, which is about shifters who are not humans trying to keep their beasts under wraps, but rather wolves who use their human form to protect land, pack, and sacred wild selves. In this book, Varya Timmersdottir is the heroine. She is the lone survivor of a destroyed Arctic pack. She came to the Great North as a child and is now grown into a hardened defender of law and order, though she puts that aside when she meets Eyjolf, who is a badly injured wanderer who reminds her of her home. In this scene, Eyjolf has attacked a human who shot at Varya when she was a wolf. There were gunshots, Eyjolf says, as I clean out his reopened wound. They could have hurt you. Still, you shouldn't have followed me. You could have killed them. Turn over. Wolves don't reveal themselves to humans, and they certainly don't kill them unless it's a matter of life or death. He turns onto his belly, and I start to pick out more embedded forest litter. But it was a matter of life or death, he says. They were shooting at you. The life or death of the pack. A single wolf means nothing. I pluck out several bits of fur and a beetle wing. It does mean something. You mean something. You mean something to me. There's a small stone and a single pine needle. I have to tell the pack. Are you listening to me? He turns quickly, his hands on either side of my face. Your leg is fine. My leg is fine. I could leave now and be no worse off. It's what I do. A new place, another page in my book, except I would be worse off because now I know what's here and what I want but don't have. I stare down at the collection nested in my palm. Stone, fur, wing, needle, tesserae in the mosaic of the Great North, of homelands. What have I done? Wolves are raised with uncompromising loyalty to pack, to land, and to our wild. Even our exiles would never betray our existence. But Eyjolf was not raised like we are. You can't tell anyone about the pack. My voice sounds panicked, not at all like the alpha command I'd intended. You can't... I wasn't talking about the pack, Varya. That's where your mind always goes, but not mine. I was talking about you. He bends down, looking me in the eye. How could anyone think his eyes were a curse? Blue and green, the promise of heaven and earth. I'm talking about you, he says again. He moves his hand to my hair and sweeps it back, touching my neck gently. He leans close. You said before that another wolf's mark had to be offered, that it meant they were responsible for each other, that they belong together. I want to belong, but not to the pack. I want to belong to you. His thumb moves across my cheek. He moves closer until his jaw almost touches mine, and then he stops, waiting for me to say no or simply move away. I lean closer, partly because I feel woozy and partly because this is what I want. I've only taken the alpha's mark, the mark that binds me to the entire pack. But now I want this single scent, this single wolf, this single belonging. Eyjolf takes a deep breath and rubs his cheek along mine. Is this how you do it? I feel everything, the coolness of his skin, the sharpness of his cheekbones, the eddy as he sucks in my scent, the warm current as he sighs. Yes, this is how you do it. This. I turn my head so more of my skin touches his. This is how you do it. He nuzzles closer, the damp softness of his lips against the spot where jaw joins neck, and I feel the promise of it all. Then he whispers in my ear. The weight is heavy on 2 legs, and the ground is uneven and cold and covered with rigid twigs that puncture and scrape my bare soles. It's good, I think, the distraction, reminding me always of the harsh realities of pack life. Surviving means strength to strength and power to power. It does not accommodate the coming together of 2 scarred and lonely wolves. Yours, he had said. Mine. Hey, so that's it. I hope you enjoyed, and Forever Wolf and the whole of the Legend of All Wolves series is available at all major retailers. Please ask any questions you might have in the comments below, and in the meantime, stay well and stay wild.